Hey, what's up, guys? I am finally back for my picks. It's been a while for my football videos or me commenting, but I think last week I was going to do them for the wild card round. I just got lazy. But that for the divisional round, I definitely want to do this because we got some great matchups, and I'll first go over my picks for all the teams, and then I'll specifically go into the Cowboys and uh, what we need to do to beat the Rams. And yeah, so hopefully I haven't bored you with my tennis videos I've been doing. But I just love that game. I'll be playing that, and I might do some videos about the Australian Open coming up. But anyway, so let's go over these teams. First, on the AFC side, Indy at Kansas City Chiefs. I went ahead and picked the Chiefs because they're at home. I think Kansas City has a really good home field advantage. It's going to be snowing down there, I believe. And yeah, I just think I think Andy Reid is a good enough coach to rally his team together. The Colts are a good team too, and it should be a close game, but I'll stick with the Chiefs. I just think that they would be a little bit better and should get the victory there. And then, of course, I know it's lopsided here, but I'm going to believe in my boys and say Cowboys, and I'll be more specific about that in a minute. So after that, on Sunday, I'm going to go ahead and say Chargers over Patriots. I think, again, the Patriots also have home field advantage, but I just think the Chargers have a little bit of an extra spark in them. And I don't know, they're a different Chargers team, and I think they can get it done finally. I don't think the Chargers have ever beaten the Patriots ever in the playoffs, so that would be really sweet victory for them. And then finally, Philly at Saints. It's going to be tough, but I think the Saints are a better team. I really do. Home field advantage, Drew Brees. Yeah, so if Dallas wins, then that's who will play in the NFC title game. But yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about specifically the Cowboys and Rams. I think that it'll be a tough ass game. I think it's pretty cold in LA too, by the way. I think it rained. So this ain't going to be no sunny California type of game. I think the last time, we played the Rams in a preseason game in 2016. But the last time we played for like a regular game, was I think in '92 against the LA Raiders. I think that's the last time we played in the Coliseum for a regular game. Well, this is a playoff game, but you know what I mean. A game that wasn't preseason. And so, yeah, it's been a long time since we've been out there and, for a game. I don't think we've ever played there for a playoff game. We did play against them in the '70s, but I think those were all at Texas Stadium. I think we all had home field advantage back then. I think I wasn't alive back then, but I do know that we played the Rams in like '78. That whole period. Actually, we had like a little rivalry with the Rams in the late '70s, to a certain extent. Yeah, so now we haven't played them a lot. We lost to them last year. It was like 35-30. So it was tough, and they're still a tough team, and it could go either way, but I just really, really, really believe in our defense, and like the way we're able to handle the Saints, and I just think as long as our defense plays strong, makes the critical stops, we've had a lot of 3 and outs, which is good, and offensively, though, we really need to score touchdowns and not field goals. If we start out hot and get touchdowns, not throwing the ball at the goal line, running, just pounding it in with Zeke, or having Dak run it in on a quarterback sneak like we did last week against the Seahawks. And, stuff like that. Don't do stupid crap. Just pound the ball with Zeke and Dak if you're in the red zone. And, I think just as long as we score enough points, we'll be all right. Because defensively, I really am confident on with our defense stopping LA's offense. So, but yeah, that's really my only concern is just we need to score enough points. We got to score touchdowns and not field goals, especially when you get into the red zone. And, or even if it's not in the red zone, and if it's like third and 2 or third and short situation, you just pound Zeke or again, do a quarterback sneak with Dak. But cause I hate it when we throw the ball when it's second and short, third and short. Don't do that shit. Just pound the ball with Zeke. I mean, that's what he's there for. Don't do any of this pass happy crap, especially if we're able to get the lead. If we're able to get the lead, just pound it, If we get a loss, a 2-yard loss or whatever, who cares? Just punt it away. And, I believe in our defense. Although you have to keep the defense well rested. That is one thing. But again, I believe in our defense. And as long as we score enough points, I believe in Dak and I believe in Zeke in our offense. And, Cooper, Gallup, Austin. I'm not sure if Beasley's playing. Of course, we know poor Hurd with his horrible ankle injury, but he'll be okay though. He'll just have to rest up, and if we ever make it to the Super Bowl, he'll still get his ring. He'll just have to watch from the sidelines, kind of like Bill Bates did in the 90s, that first Super Bowl he couldn't play in. But so I'm really excited. I am more confident about this game. Not overconfident, but I'm more confident about this divisional game than I was like previous, like when we played the Packers. When we played the Packers, I was not confident at all. Like both times, the stupid Dez game and then the 2016, I just was like, it's the Packers. But they're, Packers are in rebuilding mode now, so we don't have to worry about them. New teams and new season and new cities for some teams like LA and or Chargers being in LA and the Rams, and then I guess the Raiders are going to Vegas still. But I'm very confident. I think this is it just feels like a different team. Again, mostly due to the defense and Dak's development. And I feel really good about this one, and I'll be really happy if we can make it to the NFC title game. I'm assuming it'll be against the Saints. If it's against the Eagles, we'll be at home. So I guess maybe we should root for the Eagles to beat the Saints, but it doesn't matter. As long as we get to the NFC title game and possibly a Super Bowl, that will be like so much. And, we talk about, like generations, like Cowboys faces daughters haven't seen a Super Bowl, or Mike from Dallas Cow, anybody that has, I don't have kids, but anybody that does have kids, or if you're a younger Cowboys fan, like if you're 17, 18, or in your earlier 20s, you obviously, the closest you got was like Romo era, like 2007 and 2014 or whatever, and possibly this year for lucky. But yeah, it's just really, it would be so nice for this new generation of Cowboys fans to get to experience the Super Bowl. I was in kindergarten when we won the last one. So thankfully I do have a good memory and I do remember it. Cause I would watch it, I watched that one. I don't remember the first one as much, the 92 one, but I do remember the latter, the 93, 95 Super Bowls. I do remember quite a bit. So I do have a good memory, thank God, of our golden 90s, but, it would just be really nice for all of us, we're old fans and young fans alike, to experience another Super Bowl, finally get number 6. And, also for Jerry, because Jerry has tons of grandkids, and I think he'll definitely enjoy this Super Bowl if we can win, and everybody will get to experience it, and it'll be great. I mean, nobody really expected us to get this far, but especially winning our division, and and if we get to the NFC title game, that would be amazing. I mean, Romo was never able to do it. Danny White even made it to the NFC title game 3 consecutive years. So we didn't even get to the NFC title game with Romo. So it's just like, it's something we just really, it's been a long time coming, and I'll be really happy. So, we'll see what happens. It's going to be close, and it's going to be great, hopefully. So that's it. I guess if we win, I guess I'll go ahead and do a post game video. And then, if we win, then I'll be back and do the conference, title games and go over that. So we'll see. But anyway, so, I'll be back for a post game video, hopefully. And yeah, go Cowboys, and I'll see you guys after the game.